So clear idea and the proper idea of this unit number 3. Then only you can understand all the chemistry well. Okay. So now you know the importance of unit number 3, right? Okay. So with that importance, we'll study the lesson. Okay. Structure. All right. Again, before moving to the lesson, welcome to the Infinite Science Academy, and I am Fawzul Karim. Most of them you may know my name, but some of them are very new for the class, so you are not you don't know the name, right? Okay. And that's all. That's a small introduction about me, right? Okay. And structure of matter. What is matter? Before starting, what is structure of matter? We want to say what is matter, right? Can anyone say what is matter? Matter and all. What is matter? Not, can anyone say?
Something occupies space and have a mass.
Pardon? Can you say it again?
Something which occupies space and have a mass.
Ah, yes. Okay. Very good. Yes. Okay. The object which has mass and which occupies space. Yes. Okay. Yes, mass. So now the object who if you take a stapler, okay, it have a mass and it will occupy space, right? Occupy space means it will, but we want to allocate some space for them, right? So that is occupy space and having a mass. Normally the object, the things which we are using on a day-to-day, all these are matters. Okay. And is there anything without matter? Okay, you know what is matter, okay. And is there anything?
Yes,
Huh?
energy.
Everybody? Energy, yes, okay, yes, very good, yes. Okay. So, the matter, the states of the matter can be divided into things, solid, liquid, gas, you have studied in your grade 8, from your grade 8 itself, you are studying all these things. Right, okay. Then what is energy? Matter is there, okay, which have mass and which have, which occupy space. Energy means they don't have the mass. Am I right or wrong? The sound energy, okay. I'm speaking here and you can hear my sound through the phone or through the laptop or any other devices. Can you measure the mass of the sound? No. So they don't have the mass. So energy means they don't have the mass and they will never occupy space. There is no need to allocate a space for the energy, right? Light energy, sound energy, heat energy. So they don't have they don't have the mass and they will never occupy the space. So they are called as energy. So now you know what is matter and what is energy. Light energy, heat energy. So these energy they don't have the mass and they will never occupy the space. And also, the matter, they will occupy the space. Stapler, pen, pencil, eraser, all the things that we're using in our day-to-day life, they have mass. They are called as matter. Okay. Now you know what is matter and what is energy. A simple question, right? How the matter is made up. If I say how the book is made up, you can say, okay, book is made up of papers. Then how can we say how the matter is made? Okay. So this question was arising earlier.
Particle.
Particles. Okay. Wait. I will explain. Okay, wait. Particles. That's a special name for that particle. Okay, I will explain. Huh? So here, if I take a book, I can say a book is made up of papers. And if I say, right, the wall, I can say the wall is made up of brick, right? So, matter, all the matters are made up of atoms. So, I think in a grade 9, you may have studied about the atoms and all, but it's okay. I will explain from the basic itself, right? Don't worry, yeah? Here I can see an example. Here we have taken a brick. Brick, all together, the bricks will join together and the wall will be formed, right? So if I break down the wall, I will get a brick. And if I break down the brick, finally what will happen? I will get the atoms. Here you can see, right? All the atoms arranged together and the brick is formed. And all together, brick joined together and the wall is formed. And here, the atom is made up of some other particles. I will explain that one later. Not now. Not now, right? We'll stop from at this point. I will explain remaining part later. Wait, don't worry. And here you can see another image. The carbon, that is from the pencil. It is made up of atoms. You can see the atoms here. Did you get the idea how the matter is made up of? So the matter is made up of atoms. All the atoms joins together and finally the matter is formed. Here you can say another example, right? Ice cube is here. So the ice cube is made up of water molecules. Water molecule. You don't know the term molecule, okay, just leave it. Then you can say atoms are okay. Made up of atoms. Okay. Then how the atom will be in shape. So in the previous images, the atom was spherical shape, right? A ball shape. Is it correct? Oh, what is a real shape? It may be sometime cube shape, right? Or cuboid, or any other hexagon shape. Okay. Then how did I say that is spherical shape? Okay. There's a history, right? There's a small history regarding that one. Okay. Here, listen. Golf ball model. First of all, the John Dalton, the scientist called John Dalton, said that the atoms are like golf ball, that is spherical shape. So he compared the atom with the golf ball. But he don't have any proof, right? He don't have any proof or any evidence for that one. Just he said, just an assumption. What is the assumption? The matter is made of atoms. Okay, yeah? We know that one. Okay, yeah? Then what is the shape of the atom? That is like golf ball or spherical shape. Okay. Then what happens later? The scientists developed the idea, and they said that no, the model is wrong. Here, this is the model of John Dalton. That the atom is spherical golf ball. It will be shaped in the golf ball, and all the atoms join together, and finally the matter is formed. Okay. But later they found another important thing, that inside the atom, listen very carefully, yeah? Inside the atom, we have some other particles called as subatomic particles. Here you can see that spelling, right? Subatomic particles. What is that subatomic particles means? In a previous one of the image, I will show you that one, right? Okay. So here you can see that one. The matter is made up of atoms. Okay. But inside the atom, we have some other particles. John Dalton didn't mention that one, right? In the golf ball model, he didn't mention that one, the subatomic particle. Just he said, golf ball is there, so the spherical shape particles are there. Okay, that's it. Even he didn't have any evidence for that one, right? Okay. அது தேவையில்லை எங்களுக்கு. Just leave it. Okay. So the atom is made up of subatomic particles. Okay. Repeat it, right? What's the name? Atom is made up of subatomic particles. Okay. Now, all the term words are somewhat new for you, but I think in a grade 9, unit number 3 or something, right? You may have studied, but it's okay. It's okay. If you have the idea, fine. If you don't have the idea, just leave it. But when the new syllabus was introduced, when I was in grade 10, this is a new syllabus, right? So at that time, what happened? We don't have the idea about the proton, neutron, electron, because in our grade 9 syllabus, they didn't mention all these things. At first, we are studying in a grade 10, but not for you, not like that, right? Earlier, you have studied in a grade 9. We have that. You may have heard, even you may have heard these terms. Okay. So I think that there's no need to explain that much of deeper. But it's okay. If you have any, you can ask me in the chat box. Okay. Right. And the atom is made up of subatomic particles. What is the name? Protons, neutrons, and electrons. What are the name? Proton, neutron, and electron. Right. Now, the atom is made up of subatomic particles, blah, blah, blah. Okay, proton, neutron. Okay, right. Now, another important thing. Okay, so if I explain that, you may ask how it's possible. But it's okay. Now I'm going to say one thing, right? Most probably what happened, you may have a doubt how it is possible, or whether it is correct, or whether it is how can it is possible? Okay, it's okay. Fine. Okay, listen. But later what happens? You will accept that one, right? Okay. Listen. The protons are positively charged. You may ask, how can you say positive, negative? Pardon. I will say a very simple example for that one, right? Okay. And electrons, they are negative charge. Okay, protons are positively charged. Okay, protons P, positive charge. Okay, electron, not E charge, that is negative charge. Okay, so proton, that is positive charge PP, electrons, that is negative charge, and neutrons, they are neutral. Neutral means no charge. They don't have any charges. So they are no charge, zero charge, electron negative charge, proton plus charge, positive charge. Okay. So shall I say, or shall I tell? Oh, a very simple example, right? If your hair is dry, you can use a comb and you can rub with the hair. And if you're bringing that hair comb near to the piece of hair, what will happen? They will get attracted. Why? Because when we are rubbing, the particle will get exchange. So that's why the positive charge and the negative charge, they got attract. You may have studied in a grade 7. Static electricity, unit number 2 or something, right? Yeah, small grades before 3 years you may have studied, right? I think during the corona period, right? Okay. About the charges and all. Static electric charges. So the thing is the particles have these charges, positive charge, negative charge. That's why the particles got attracted, the pieces of paper and the comb attracted because of these charges. That is a simple evidence, right? That the particles contain the charges. You may ask, oh, how can you say the proton is positive charge? And how can you say the electron is negative charge? How can you say neutron is no charge? Can you say what is the proof? Like, this is evidence, right? But when you're rubbing the object, what about? They got attracted because why? Because of the charge. So this is a basic idea, but if you have any doubt regarding this, don't worry about that one. Just accept it, means okay. Just accept it. Yeah, okay. Electrons are negative charge, protons are positive charge, neutron they don't have a charge. Okay, fine. And now the atom is made up of proton, neutron, electron. Okay, and the charges: positive charge, negative charge, no charge. Okay. Then how these subatomic particles are arranged? How? Whether one above another or any other ideas? How they are arranged? Where the proton is there and where the electron is present in the atom? Anyone? Do you have any ideas? Because you have studied. I will explain, okay? But just for the clarification, I'm asking, do you have anyone had idea regarding this one? Anyone? Do you have any idea?
Does the electron revolve around the nucleus, sir?
Yes, very good. Yes, very good. Yes, sir. Here this one, simple. The first model was introduced by J.J. Thomson regarding the placement of the subatomic particles, where these subatomic particles are present. And he said that the atom is similar to the pudding. Okay. What is the relationship between the pudding and the atom? Okay. Listen, okay. If you take a pudding, the plums will be there, right? Okay. Randomly the plums will be there. Will you put the plums in that location? Is there any recipes like that? Or you want to put the plums in right side of the pudding and you want to put two plums in the left side? No, there's no rules like that, right? Just randomly you will put some plums in the pudding. Am I right or no? When you're mixing the pudding, sorry, when you're mixing that pudding, but liquid, what will you do? You will add some plums randomly, right? There's no any odors or patterns. Okay. Same like that here. This is the comparison of the J.J. Thomson. He said that protons and the electrons are there in the atom like as the plums in the pudding. Did you get the idea? Here, the brown color, they are the plus charge. That this one. And the plums, they are the negative charge. So he compare. எதை பேர் எதோட compare பண்றாருன்னு பாருங்க, right? Okay. I think he is what? என்ன சொல்றது சாப்பாடு தீனி. He's a foodie, right? Okay. So he compared the atom with the pudding. Okay. So he got that food, right, to explain, but okay. So it make us easy to understand, right? Okay. So the positive charges are there and the negative charges are there. Positive charge and the negative charge, okay, they mix together. That randomly the negative charge will be spread through over the atom. So this was the comparison of the J.J. Thomson. But actually he missed the neutron, right? Am I right or no? Now three subatomic particles are there. But in the model of J.J. Thomson, he didn't mention the neutrons. Am I right or no? So the model is wrong. Am I right or no? because he didn't mention the neutrons, right? Okay. So later what happens? Another okay here another image with the plums pudding, right? Okay. You know the plums and you know the pudding. I actually explain what is plums and what is pudding. And here you can compare. Okay, they have the comparison of the J.J. Thomson, right? Okay. Here this one is the one who write but J.J. Thomson. Okay. Okay. Now the model by Ernest Rutherford. Okay. And Rutherford found, okay, there's a mistake in J.J. Thomson's model because he didn't mention about the neutrons and the model was wrong. And Ernest Rutherford, uh, he said a model. He explained a model. That model is called as nuclear model. What's the name? Nuclear model or planetary model. Okay, I will explain that one somewhat deeper now. Okay. So before moving to the nuclear model, I want to revise the theory that I have explained up to now. What is that? Atom is there. Sorry, matter is there. Matter is made of atom. And atom is made of subatomic particles. These subatomic particles are there: proton, neutron, electron, and proton positive charge, electron negative charge, and neutron no charge. And J.J. Thomson, he introduced the Plum spreading model, but it was wrong. And now the Ernest Rutherford is here. So he is going to explain about the about the nuclear model. Okay, right, fine. We'll start, right? Here, he is the one who invented, he introduced the nuclear model, the name Ernest Rutherford, right? Okay. Here, this is the model he introduced. I will explain the atomic model. So listen very carefully. Yeah? He said that protons and the neutron. Okay, you know proton that is positive charge. Protons and the neutrons, red color, right? Protons and neutrons, they are placed at the center. Okay, listen very carefully. Yeah? Protons positive charge, neutron no charge. So they found at the center, and that place or that area is called as nucleus. What's the name? Nucleus. Okay. Now you know where the proton is present and where the neutron is present. An electron, they revolve or they rotate around the nucleus. He compared this setup to the solar system. I'll explain that one. I'll explain that one. Now just try to get the idea, right? So at the same time, we have the nucleus. So around the nucleus, the electrons are revolving or rotating around the nucleus. Okay, that's another image, right? Here, same idea. I will explain by using the different images, okay? And you know the proton is there at the center, that is red color, that is positive charge. A neutron is there, no charge, 0, 0, 0. And electrons are there, they are rotating around the nucleus. So electrons are there, they are negative charge. Got it? Right. Here, same. Another image. Can anyone explain the setup? Just you want to say what is the color of the proton and what is the color of the they have already mentioned all the things. Just you want to say. Anyone? Just turn on the mic and you want to say, okay, proton is this color and this charge. Neutron is there and this charge, and neutron and the proton is present somewhere else in the atom. Okay. Anyone? Just turn on the mic and you can explain, right? No one. இல்லவாப்பா நீங்க சொல்ல போறீங்க என்னன்னா இவர் என்ன கலர் இவர் இங்க நிக்கிறாரு அதான் சொல்ல போறீங்க you are going to say that this is present in at this location and எந்த கலர்
Shall I go ahead, sir?
yes
So, well, the electrons, which is representing green color, is negatively charged,
Okay, so
which is
here
yeah,
it is.
which is revolving around the nucleus.
Okay, very good.
And then protons and neutrons, they combine together and form nucleus at the
Okay.
center.
Yes, at the center, we have the proton and we have the neutron. The area that together, the proton and the neutron are called as
Hmm. Nucleus.
nucleus, right? Okay.
Yes. Protons are positively charged, while neutrons, they have no charge.
Yes. Okay. Very good. Yes. Very good. Yes. That's all. That's all. Okay. Very good. So proton positively charged, electron negatively charged, neutron they don't have charges. They are neutral. The central area, that the area where the protons and the neutrons are present, they are called
Sir,
as,
what is nucleus?
yes, this is nucleus. Here, this one. Together. They together, the area is called as nucleus.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Right. Okay. So here you can see the image, right? Electron is there, and the neutron is there, that is no charge, and proton is there, that is positive charge, and the yellow color, there's no yellow color line, just they have mentioned the area, that is called as nucleus. Okay. And so now I have explained the model of atom Ernest Rutherford, so I am going to read one by one, right? Okay, and he said that there's a very, very, very small area called nucleus at the center of the atom. Okay, but in the image, you can see the size of the nucleus is very big. For the demonstration, I have mentioned like that in the images, but actually, the size of the atom is very simple. How much simple, how much simple is that one? The nucleus is there. Okay, the center we have the nucleus, we have the proton and the neutron at the center. Okay, here you know the idea, right? Here you can see the neutron no charge, proton positively charged, and the area is called as nucleus, and the electrons are revolving around the nucleus. Okay. Another important thing I forget to say, that is regarding the tubes. So those who want the tubes for this lesson, you can make order through the WhatsApp, right? We will courier the tube for your home. And the price details you can text me, right? You can buy the tubes one by one, or you can buy all the tubes together for the first term. From unit number 1 to unit number 6, you can buy all the tubes and all the worksheets and all the past paper questions and the model paper questions. So if you need all those things, just uh, leave a message to the WhatsApp. And I forgot to mention that one in the group, right? So those who want the tubes and all, you can order the tubes, right? Uh, right. Okay. And okay. Now another image is here. Neutron no charge, proton positive charge, and the area is called as nucleus. And electrons are there. They are rotating around the nucleus. Sir, can you send the tube of unit number 2 and 3? Okay, sure. Inshallah, எனக்கு வாட்ஸ்அப்ல ஒரு மெசேஜ் வந்துட்டாங்க சரியா? அது யாரு யூசுப் எங்கட அம்மாரோட தம்பியா?
Home, sir.
ஓகே. இன்னொரு யூசுப் இருக்கிறது யாரு? yellow color யூசுப். நீங்களா? அம்மாரோட தம்பி அதுலயே?
அது நான் இல்ல.
Right. Okay. Okay. And there is no need to explain again and again and again and again and again, right? But we have the idea. So last, final time, okay? Right. At the center, we have the proton, that is no charge. And we have the, proton, positive charge, proton, positive charge. And we have the neutron, that is no charge. They are at the center. Area is called as nucleus. And electrons, negative charge, are there. The electrons rotate or revolve around the nucleus. Got the idea? Electron is their negative charge. Electron is their negative charge. Proton is their positive charge. Neutron is their no charge, zero charge. So at the same time, we have the nucleus. This is the, I think, this is a clear image for this one, right? Okay. So the images are there in the tube, but not all the images, right? So if you think, okay, this image will be there, it will be helpful for you, then you can take a screenshot for the future needs. But not all the images are mentioned in the tube. Some of the images are clear images are there in the tube, but not all the images. So if you think, okay, this image will be there clear for you, it will be help in future, we can take a screenshot, right? நீங்க இப்ப புதுசு தானே போக போக அது உங்களுக்கு என்ன செஞ்சிடும் பழகிடும் சரிதானே ரைட் and now second one already said that a very small area okay they are comparing like this right just say we have a football ground okay and if there is a small piece chickpea கடலை ஒரு சின்ன ஒரு கடலை நீங்க சின்ன ஒரு chickpea நீங்க then can you identify or can you see that chickpea Popping, can you see the chickpea in the ground? No, right? Because the area of the ground is big. When we are comparing the size and the chickpea, very small, right? Same like that. When we are comparing the size of the atom, already the atom is small. Already the atom is small. Okay, when we are comparing the size of the atom and the nucleus is very, 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 very small. Okay, same like the chickpea and the ground. Okay, so in the images, we can see very big nucleus is at the center, but for the illustration, for the demonstration, they have mentioned like that. And actually, the size of the nucleus is very, very small. Right. And third one, protons and the neutrons are accumulated at the nucleus that is at the center. Okay. And you know here, protons and neutrons are there. They are accumulated at the center, and that area is called as nucleus. Okay. And electrons revolve around the nucleus. Okay, so here you can see the nucleus is there. So the electrons revolve around the nucleus. And they compare this system to the solar system. Am I right or wrong? Here, at the center, we have the sun. And all the other planets revolve around the sun. Same like that, we have the nucleus at the center. And the electrons, they rotate or they revolve around the nucleus. Am I right or wrong? Did you get that idea? Electrons move around the nucleus in which positive charges of atom of the atom is sorry, positive charge of the atom is concerned here. This is similar to the solar system. We have the planet revolve around the sun. There's only explain that one, right? We have the sun at the center, and that sun, so the planets, they revolve around the sun. Same like that here we have the nucleus at the center and the electrons rotating around the nucleus. They compare the system, this atom, the model with the solar system, right? And last one, not last one, I think. Yes, not last one. Last before, no, we have some other points. Okay. So next one, the nucleus is positively charged. Is it correct? Nucleus the positive charge. Is it clear? Just think well and tell me the answer.
Yes,
Whether
sir, because
whether the nucleus is positively charged.
yes, sir, it is.
Yes, it is. Okay. Any other options? You can say yes or no, right? Sir, at what time the class will be over? 10:30. Okay. There will be a small break. So after the break, the class will be over at 10:30, or without the break, we can conclude the class at 10. Okay, we'll see. According to my energy, the time will be 10:30 or 10. If the break is there, the class will be over at 10:30. If there's no break, the class will be concluded at 10. Okay, Zikra. Right. And then okay. Then what about the charge? Okay, listen here. Listen here. If we have the nucleus at the same time. So this is nucleus. If I ask what is the charge of proton, you will say that is positive charge. If I say what is the charge of proton, you will say positive charge. If I say what is the charge of neutron, you will say zero charge. But if I ask what is the charge of nucleus, not neutron, I'm asking the charge of nucleus. What can you say? It contains a positive charge, right? In the nucleus, we have the plus charge. So, proton also plus charge. And also, the nucleus also plus charge because of the proton. Did you get the idea? Neutron is there, that is they don't have charge. Neutrons. Neutron charge illa, they don't have the charge. But nucleus, they have the charge. So nucleus will have the positive charge because of the proton. Did you get the idea? Nucleus ekata positive charge තියනවා. මොනවාද the reason එක? Reason එක එන්නද? සිංහල වල වරාද, right? What is the reason for that one? Because proton is there. Because of the proton, nucleus will have the plus charge. அந்த இடத்துல proton இருக்குதுல அப்பல. So proton இருக்கிறதுனால, because of the proton, nucleus will have the plus charge. But if I ask what is the charge of neutron, that is zero charge, neutral charge. If I ask what is the charge of proton, that is positive charge. But if I ask what is the charge of the nucleus, the charge will be plus charge, positive charge, because of the proton. Okay. Is it clear? Anyone, do you have anyone have doubts regarding this one? If anyone have doubt, you can ask me. Or if it is clear, you can say yes. If it is clear, you can say yes. Or if you have any doubt, you can say, sir, no, explain again, or anything. This one, the nucleus positive. How the nucleus become positive? How the nucleus become positive? Yes, okay, I will share the recording. Sure. Anyone? No. Explain again, right? Okay, very good. Yes, okay. So here, at the center, we have the nucleus. Okay, you know what is nucleus. And in the nucleus, we have plus charge and no charge, zero charge. So if I ask what is the charge of the nucleus, the nucleus and the charge in indicator, that is positive charge. Why? What's the reason? You may ask, so neutron, they don't have the charge, no. So the nucleus, no. In the nucleus, we have the proton. So because of that proton, the nucleus will become plus. Because of the proton. The proton, we have the proton in the nucleus. So because of the proton, what happens? The nucleus will become plus charge. A simple thing, don't make it hard, okay? Listen here. At the same time, we have the nucleus. Okay. Within the nucleus, we have the plus charge and there are some neutrons, they don't have charge, okay? If I ask what is the charge of neutron, you will say zero charge. If I ask what is the charge of proton, you will say plus charge, okay? Then what's the charge of nucleus? Here, nucleus. Nucleus contain the plus charge. So the atom, sorry, nucleus will become positive charge because of the proton. Okay? Now, can anyone say what is the charge of the, okay, I will come to that part somewhat later, okay? Just if you can just think, what is the charge of the total atom? Just think. If you have the idea, okay. If you don't have the idea, just leave it. Okay. Just try to tell the answer. What is the charge of total atom? Nucleus, positive charge. Okay. I'm asking the total atom. What can you say about the charge, the total atom? You can compare the number and you can tell me the answer. But try. Okay. Any suggestion from your side? Any answer from your side? See, there are some grade 11 students. Okay, you can also answer the question, right? No idea. Right, okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. Listen. I will explain that part later. Right? Okay. What is the charge of the atom? Sorry, Taran, okay? Listen. Right. Here, now I'm going to tell another important. The number of the proton and the number of the electron, they are same. For example, just say here, we have 3 protons and we have 3 electrons. So, from 3 protons, we will have 3 plus charges. And from the electron, we will have 3 negative charges. So altogether what happens? The plus and the minus charge, 3 plus and 3 minus, they got balance. So if I ask, what is the charge of the atom? Total atom. That is 0. There's no charge for the atoms. Why? Inside the atom, we have the plus charge and the minus charge. Okay, but they got cancelled. Same like that. Here, just say if you put more salt in the rice, then what will you do? You want to reduce the amount of salt in the curry. Then if you taste the curry, you will say, okay, there is no salt. And if you taste the rice, you will say, okay, the amount of salt is high. But when you are mixing together, what happens? They got neutralized. Same like that here. Nucleus, you have the plus charge. Electron, they have the negative charge. So that 3 plus and 3 minus, they got balance. And here, you can see another image. So here in this image, we have 4 protons, 4 plus charge, and 4 minus charge, 4 electrons, 4 negative charge. So 4 plus 4 minus, they got cancelled. So what is the charge of the atom? The charge of the atom, that is 0. And here another image. Here we have 3 protons. So 3 plus, 3 positive charge. And 3 electrons. So 3 negative charge. 1, 2, 3.
0.
So what is the charge of the atom? Total atom. That is
0.
0. Right. Again. Okay. Then, if I ask, what is the charge of the proton? What is the answer? Proton. What is the charge of the proton?
Positive charge.
Positive charge. Okay. Then what is the charge of electron?
Negative charge.
Negative charge. Right. Okay. You know the charge of proton and neutron. Sorry, electron. And what is the charge of neutron?
No charge. No
No
charge.
charge. Zero charge. Okay. No charge. Then, what is the charge of the nucleus?
Positive charge.
Positive charge. Yes. Again, because in the nucleus, we have the protons. Because of the proton, the nucleus will become plus charge. So nucleus has the plus charge, positive charge. Okay, fine. And what is the charge of the atom?
No charge.
No charge.
Balance.
Yes. Balance. Why? Because number of protons and number of electrons, they got balance. The number of proton and electron are same. So the atom is electrically neutral. Plural, if this idea is not clear for you, mark in your exercise book or any of your place that you will never understand the remaining chemistry in your syllabus. Unit number 10 and unit number, in your grade 11, unit number 12, electrochemistry. If you want to understand all those chemistry part, you must have the clear idea of this unit number 3. And also in your grade 11, sorry, in your final paper, the third structure will be regarding this unit number 3. Very important part, each and every year. Third structure will be from your unit number 3. Then just imagine how much important is this lesson. Okay, so structure means a very big marks, right? So study well, right? So structure. In the structure, you will have 7.5 marks out of 100. Not all the total structure will be not from this lesson. Minimum, I think, 3 or 4 marks in your final exam will be from unit number 3. So study well, right? Okay. Now you know the importance of the unit number 3. So if you have any doubts, you can ask me, right? Okay. So I will explain the same theory again. Just listen to me, right? Okay. So can anyone explain? Just you want to tell with me, right? I will support. I will help you. Then I can take a but evaluation, right? But whether I have got the idea or no. Okay. Who can explain statement number 1? Yeah, simple. Right? At the center, we have the nucleus, a very small area, and nucleus is made up of proton and neutron. Simple. And next one. And here, you know, I already explained, right? Nucleus is there, proton is there, and neutron is there. So neutron no charge, proton plus charge. So proton and neutron together, the nucleus is formed. And okay, I already explained proton and neutron is here. Together they called as nucleus. Okay. And next one, the size of the nucleus, that is very small. They compare the ground and the chickpea. Same like the atom and the nucleus is very small. Same like the chickpea and the ground. Right. And third one, protons and neutron. Already I explained this one, right? Proton and the neutron are at the center called nucleus. And electrons revolve around the nucleus. And what is the charge of the, okay, and they compare the atomic model with the solar system. Sixth one, the nucleus is positively charged. Why the nucleus become positive? Why the nucleus become positive? Because at
Because
the
of protons.
because of the protons. Because of the protons, the nucleus become plus charge. Okay. Then what can you say about the charge of the atom? It is positive or negative or neutral. Total atom. Okay, listen. Here, nucleus, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 plus charges are there. And around the nucleus, how many electrons are there? 1.
Zero charge.
0 charge is 0. Yes, okay. Before moving to that, we'll explain how many electrons are there, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 electrons are there. So 6 plus at the nucleus. 6 minus for negative charge by the electrons. So what happens? What happens? They got cancelled or they got balanced. So finally, what is the charge? 0 charge. Is it clear? Or shall I explain again? Is it clear or shall I explain again? The number of electrons in an atom is equal to number of protons. Number of protons and number of electrons are same. So the plus and the minus will got balance. Is it clear or shall I explain again? Here in this image you can see, right? Number of protons, that is 3. Number of electrons, that is also 3. So this is minus 3 and this is plus 3. So plus 3 and the minus 3 got cancelled. And another example, here we have 4 protons, 4 plus charge, and electrons, that is 4 minus charge. So 4 minus and 4 plus. They got balance. Number of protons and number
Sir,
of
what
electrons.
will happen if it not balanced?
Very good. Yes, I'll discuss those part later. Yes, a very good question, right? They are not called as atoms. They are called as ions. We'll study. Okay. It will happen. The electrons, number of electrons may increase or decrease. I will explain that one later, right? Okay. Don't worry, yeah? And is it clear? Well, is it clear or shall I explain again? The eighth statement, not eighth one. Seventh, this one. The number of electrons and number of protons are same, equal. So the atom is electrically neutral. Without any hesitation, you can say, right? Because you are here to study. So if you have any doubt, you can ask me, right? In a physical class, you may think, oh my God, say whether he will scold me. But now there's no need to afraid, right? Because I can't do anything for you, right? So if you have any doubt, you can ask me without any hesitation. Right, okay, no one had doubts. Okay. Yusuf, Vitun, Akmal, Lukman, and Khan, and IDK, and Harshini and Zikra. எல்லாரும் clear தானே?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Harshini, where are you from, Mahal? IDK. யார் ராடி? நீ தானடா IDK, I don't know. இல்ல. Unknown. அந்த ஆள் தானே இது? ஐடிகேன்னு சொல்றது யாரு? அந்த ஃபர்ஸ்ட்டுக்கு முந்தி கிளாஸ் வந்து அவர் தானே இது? ஓகே, ஜஸ்ட் Harshini from Colombo, right? Okay. Muhammad Akmal, what if two atoms come? Okay, Mahan. Okay, mashallah, right? But you are asking doubts. That means, okay, a student may ask doubt when he have understood all the thing, then he will have some doubts. Okay. And also, ஒரு புள்ள doubt கேட்கறது நீங்கள் just say he didn't ask anything. What are the assumptions that we can take? Number one, he didn't understand anything. Then also he will never ask any doubt. And number two, he have all the ideas. That is not possible, right? எல்லாமே தெரிஞ்சுக்க சான்ஸ் இல்லை. So definitely he will have a doubt when you have understood all the things. Then he will have the doubts. So I'm happy of that one because some of them are asking some kind of question, right? Okay. So when the two atoms combine together, they are called as formation of the bond. So you'll study in chemical bonds. Unit number 10, chemistry, in a grade 10. Chemical bonds are how the atoms combine together. Don't worry, right? And Harishini from Colombo. And Khan, who is Khan? Lukman from Excellence, right? And Lukman from Excellence. Nihila Lahir, I think, yeah, from Plum, right? That Karikatagal. And Vitun, okay, Akmal, okay, Lukman, school to Excellence, and Khan, where are you from? From Putlam or any other regions? Khan from Badulla. Okay. And I think I said that to leave me the name and the hometown. Okay, it's okay. And Lukman Puttalam. Lukman Excellence நீங்க. அட ஸ்கூல் லுக்மான் தானே? எக்ஸலன்ஸ் லுக்மான் தானே நீங்க? இல்லையா? Yes, okay. And Harshini, where are you from? Okay, school, what is the school? I think you can understand Tamil, right? Harshini, Harshini, Sinhala or Tamil? Okay, I don't know. Okay. Hindu Ladies College. Right. Okay, fine. Then how did you know about my classes regarding this class and all? What are the social media that you got the information? Facebook or YouTube or WhatsApp? Facebook. Right. Okay, fine. Okay. So we'll continue the lesson, right? Okay. So next one, eighth statement regarding the atom. You know, plus charge and the negative charge, they got attracted. Okay, fine. But here, it doesn't happen. Am I right or no? At the center, we have the plus charge and we have the minus charge, negative charge. And what happens? They want to be attracted, but it didn't happen. Okay, why? What is the reason? Can anyone say? Any guessings? Why didn't this happen?
Is nuclear defending, sir?
No. Nucleus is not even okay. Just okay. There's an explanation, simple explanation that is the electrons rotate fastly. That is the reason. But definitely, I know that you will never accept that one, right? And right? The reason, what is the reason? The electrons rotate fast around the nucleus, so they will never attract it because they are rotating very fastly. So they rotate very fastly, so the electrons and the protons will never they will never attract each other because they rotate fast. So you may have a doubt. How it is possible? If we rotate anything very fastly, it will never attract it, whether it is correct or wrong. Okay, we'll check, right? Here, just say, right? Okay. You have attached a stone in a rope. Okay, you have taken a piece of rope and you have attached that rope to the stone. Okay. Then just say, if you want to rotate the stone, what will you do? Here you have the rope, and at the end of the rope, you have the stone. And you have decided to rotate the stone. Then what will you do? You are pulling the stone towards you. Am I right or wrong? But நீங்க ஒரு கல்ல சுத்தணும் பண்ணி உங்களோட விரல் என்ன செய்யுது? What is your finger is doing? You are pulling the stone towards your finger. Can you imagine that one? Just imagine, right? That you are taking a rope or piece of thread and you are attaching the stone to that one. If you want to rotate, definitely you want to push. Sorry, you want to pull the rope towards you. Am I right or wrong? Are you familiar with that one? Can you imagine that what am I telling? நீங்க ஒரு கல்லை எடுத்து ஒரு கவுத்துல கெட்டிட்டு நீங்க சுத்தணும்னு சொன்னா நீங்க என்ன செய்வீங்க? நீங்க கல்லை இழுப்பு you are pulling the rope towards you, but the stone will never move. It rotates by itself. Am I right or wrong? If you want to rotate, you want to apply a force by the finger. Without, can you rotate the finger stone by keeping your finger like this? No. You want to you are pulling the rope, right? Am I right or wrong? Is it? There is no need to explain that point of deeper. But we can compare that one to here, right? Yeah, same like that. If you want to rotate something, they must have the attraction. Same like the solar system. In the solar system itself, the earth and the sun, they have the attraction. But they will never got fall each other. They will never reach each other. But they have the attraction between the earth and the sun. And also, you may have heard, right? The moon rotates the earth. Am I right or wrong? Earth is here. Moon rotates the earth. So the attraction between the moon and the sun, and the earth is there. Attraction between the earth and the moon. But they will never get tracked. They will never fall each other. But they have the attraction. So here there's a simple theory in the physics, right? If we want to rotate an object, the object must have the attraction each other. Then only we can rotate. Just say very simple example, the rotating the stone. Can you rotate the stone without applying a force? Without applying a force, just keeping the finger like this. Can you rotate? No, that is impossible, right? So if you want to rotate, you are pulling the stone towards you. But it is not coming towards you, right? You are pulling the rope, still the stone is rotating itself. It will never move towards you. You are pulling the stone. Stone வராது ஆனா சுத்தும். It will never reach you, but it rotates. Same theory is here. But just don't need to explain that much of D, but to make it easy, I said that one. But if it makes you more harder, don't worry, right? Just you can say the reason like this. They do not attract because the electrons revolve or rotate fast around the nucleus. That is a simple reason. Sometimes you may not accept that one, right? That's why I explained that the solar system and the the stone story. But it's okay. So if you get the idea, okay. If you didn't get the idea, just leave it. Don't worry. Okay? Right. So, our third part, that the model of Niels Bohr. You know, there are three models are there, right? J.J. Thomson, And next one, Rutherford. And next one, that is Neil Bohr. Okay. So before moving to the Neil Bohr, I want to show you the notes. So just read the notes. I will give you 5 minutes time to read the notes. So just read the notes within that 5 minutes gap. Right. Wait a minute. I think you can see the screen, right? Okay. I will give you 5 minutes time. Read. And here you want to draw the diagram, right? That you got the screenshot. So you can draw that one here after receiving the notes. Now just read the notes. Don't make it hurry. Slowly read the notes and check whether I got the idea or no. Yes, because no one has the notes. யார்ட்டையுமே notes இல்லை. So நான் இன்ஷால்லா அதுக்குரிய டீட்டெயில்ஸை நான் குரூப்பில் போடுறேன். இல்லாட்டி நீங்கள் பர்சனலாக மெசேஜ் ஒன்று தாங்க, நான் அது சம்மந்தமான டீட்டெயில்ஸை நான் உங்களுக்கு சொல்கிறேன் இன்ஷால்லா. சரியா? Now just read the notes on the screen. You can see that in the screen you have the notes. So I have shared the screen. And another important thing, normally, not only for the science, if you are learning through online classes, you must have the proper coverage. Okay. So then only the class will be more interactive. If not, if you have low coverage or if you have any issues with the device, then it will reduce the interest to study. Most of them hate the online class because of the coverage. There is no, but I think the online learning is using the digital devices. That is the most interactive way, most suitable way, right? But it depends on you, depends on the coverage and the device. So not only for the science, all the lessons. If you are online student, you studying online, you must have the proper coverage, right? So consider those things in the future, right? Because some of them are leaving the group, sorry, class, and again they are joining the class. But at that time period that happens, I may explain some of important notes or important theories. So you will miss that one, right? Even when you can't watch the recording because you don't know at what point did I explain or what are the points that you have missed. You don't know that one, right? So it is better to have a good coverage and in all the other factors. Okay. So if you have read or no, you can put a thumb mark or you can put yes, any reaction. Then only I can move for the next page. We'll move to the next page, right? Just read the notes, right? Only this much we have studied. But when you are studying the slides, you may think we may have studied more things. No, only some of the points you have studied, right? Only 3 pages. Totally, we have 40 pages. Okay, not that much hard. Not that much hard. No hard. Not that much. Custom. Very easy lesson. But there are more things to study and memorize. And here you want to draw the diagram, right? Plum's pudding model. Plums and the pudding. There is no need to explain how to draw the pudding, right? And here the nuclear model. So the nucleus at the center, electrons rotating around the nucleus. That image.
Sir, who is the scientist that compare the atom with a golf ball?
He is John Dalton. Because I
John.
didn't mention that one in the tube because that is not mentioned here. What syllabus? But in a grade 9 they have mentioned that one. So that's why I didn't mention. So if you need, you can write, right? John Dalton. Before Plum's pudding, John Dalton introduced that one, right? John Dalton. So we don't study second unit in Zoom class. Yes. Unit number 1 I completed. Unit number 2 we didn't discuss in the Zoom class because earlier we haven't enough number of students. So we didn't conduct the class. So today we have restart the class, right? So if you want the recording for unit number 1 and unit number 2, you can leave me a message. And also if I have done the recordings, I will share the video in the group. I think in the group I have shared the video up to lipids. The introduction part and the carbohydrate, the practicals and the lipids. So like that I will upload all the video for the unit number 1 and I will share the link in the group. Same for the unit number 2 also. I will record the video and I will upload in the group. The one thing that you want to do, that is you want to take the tunes and the worksheets. And after reading the notes, I will show you the worksheets, right? I think no one was there in the introduction class, right? In the introduction class, I explained what is a worksheet, what is a notes, but today we don't have the time for that one. So someone read the notes, I will show you the worksheets, right? you have completed reading, you can put a message in the chat box, right? Then I can know whether you have read the notes or no. Not read it. You have read the notes or no, right? வாசிட்டீங்களா இல்லையாண்டு கொஞ்சம் சொன்னீங்கன்னா தான் எனக்கு வரும். So if you have completed, you can put a message in the chat box. Within, you can order for the notes, then I will courier the notes, right? I will update the price details.
That
Okay.
means delivering
Yes, we will be couriered those tubes for your home
from
itself.
all nodes and tubes
Yes,
for all units, all units.
yes. You can order one by one, or you can order for first term, or you can order for completely from first term, second term, third term, as you wish.
Okay, sir.
Yes, for the exam, you will have unit number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sir,
Okay.
can you put the more info? May put more information in chat?
In the chat box or in the WhatsApp. I will send you all the details through the WhatsApp, right? Yusuf, okay. Exam, okay. And don't worry, unit number 4, 5, sadar mudiyum. In one class itself, we can complete unit number 4 and 5. That much of simple units are there. But unit number 6, it's a biology. Normally, it will take more time for me to explain the biology part because I'll explain all the things now. So it will take some time for biology. So we have only unit number 3 and unit number 6. 4 and 5, they are very simple units. So don't worry about those 4 and 5. 3, okay, this is a somewhat big lesson. And unit number 6, that is also somewhat big lesson. But don't worry, right? I will try my best to complete the first term syllabus before the exam. Okay. And between that gap, I will record all the videos for unit number 1 and 2, but that is up to you to watch all the videos. For unit number 1, I have shared the links only for the some lesson on the some part. For the remaining part, I will do the recordings and I will share for you, right? Okay. So, have you finished reading? Zikra Mudsringa Harsini, okay. IDK, have you completed the notes? And Khan, I think Khan also done. And Lukman, Tami Lukman, what about you? Have you finished reading? And Akmal, okay. Nihila Lahir. Vitun, okay. Vitun. Have you finished reading, Tami? Vitun, you also? Because I want to move.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, right. So we'll move to the next lesson, right? Next part. For the Bohr model. Right. Okay. Here. Listen very carefully, yeah. Very careful. Okay. Ready? Here, now I'm going to explain what did the Niels Bohr or Niels Bohr or whatever can pronounce what the way you wish, right? Okay. I will say Niels Bohr or sometimes say Niels Bohr. Okay, but that is for the matter, right? Okay. So if you want to understand the model of the Bohr, Niels Bohr, the Bohr model, you want to forget the planetary model. Hey, listen. He further explained the Rutherford model. He didn't say that the model of Rutherford is wrong. No, he didn't say it like that. The model of the Rutherford is correct. The Niels Bohr, further explained. He explained more detailed. He explained more. That's all. But if you want to understand this model, you want to forget that one. If you compare or if you mix that one and this one, definitely you will, but you will, என்ன சொல்றேன் உங்களுக்கு இதாகி போய்த்து எப்படி சொல்றேன் குழம்பிடும் சரியா. So if you want to understand the Bohr model, just keep the Rutherford model just away from you. Now, as a fresh mind, come to the lesson. Do you get it? But he didn't say that the Rutherford model is no. He didn't say like that. The model is correct. He further explained the model of the Ernest Rutherford. He explained the model of Rutherford. He didn't say that the model of the Rutherford is wrong. No, he didn't say like that. But if you want to understand this one, just forget the Rutherford model. Okay? Right. Listen, he is the one, the Rutherford, not Rutherford, the Niels Bohr. Niels Bohr. Okay. So he said that there are shells around the nucleus. Okay, I will explain what is shell. Okay. So here you can see a building or a platform. So here what happens? You can see, right? You see there are many floors. Ground floor, first floor, second floor, third floor, fourth, fifth, sixth. So we have the what Mad Hill, Aduk, we have the first floor, second floor, third floor, the layers are there, right? Same like that. He said that, the Niels Bohr said that the shells are there around the nucleus. Here you can see we have the nucleus at the center and they have the shells. Okay, don't worry. You may have a doubt. Okay, I can understand you. Don't worry. Later, automatically it will be cleared. Okay, automatically what happened? It will be cleared. So don't worry. Yeah. Okay. So I already said that. Now you want to forget the Ernest Rutherford model. Now you are studying as a fresh, right? Okay. So we have the nucleus, and around the nucleus we have what? We have layers. How here we can see some layers in the building. Same like that. Around the nucleus we have layers. Okay. So the first floor, முதலாம் தட்டு, அந்த building first floor will name as K, and second they will name as L, third one as M, fourth one as N. So up to now I said that layer. But hereafter I will say shells. What is the name? Shells. If you want to explain this building, that's why I said first floor, second floor, third floor. But for the atom, we can't say like that, right? So hereafter I will say shells. So atoms, they have 4 shells. K, L, M, N. Or we can say 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, first floor, second floor, third floor. Or we can say, we can't say floor, right? We want to say shell, first shell, second shell, third, fourth, fifth shells. Okay, here, first shell, second shell, third shell, right? First shell, second shell, third shell, or K, L, M, N. Okay. So is it clear about the shells? Sharia? Right. Fine. இப்ப Now, there are shells around the nucleus, positively charged. Nucleus is positively charged, So around the positively charged nucleus, we have the shells. And we have named those shells. What's the name? K, L, M, N, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We can't use X, Y, Z and all. We won't use KLMN. Okay. So KLMN or 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or we can use KLMN. Now around the nucleus we have the shells. First shell, second shell.
Sir, can I mention them as 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay, element.
We can use both of them. Or you
Do
can
I
say,
have to study it as K element?
pardon?
For the exam? For the
For the,
exam?
yes,
The
for the,
paper
for the
asking about the shells known as K element.
sometimes they may have mentioned like this 1, 2, 3, 4. Or sometimes they may have mentioned like this KLMN. But both are correct. Okay.
Okay,
Right. So here we can say another positively charged nucleus. So around the nucleus we have the shell. We have the layers. 1, 2, 3, 4 or KLMN. Right. Now I used two term words. First I said that layers. Second I said that shells. Now I am going to use the proper term, that is energy levels. What is the proper term? That is energy levels. So around the nucleus, we have layers, or we can say around the nucleus, we have the shells, or we can say the most suitable way, that is around the nucleus we have energy levels, and those energy levels or those shells are named as KLMN or 1, 2, 3, 4. Now read the notes. Just read the notes. First one, we said that there are shells or there are energy levels around the nucleus, like as the building. Same like as the building or the platform, we have the shells. First shell, second, third, fourth. Right. And we can name those shells as KLMN or 1, 2, 3, 4 from the nucleus. We want to be very careful. We can't say like this. Here. Can we say like this? Here, wait. Wait in your end. Here. Okay, we want to name from here, from the nucleus, from nearest to nucleus. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or K, L, M, N. We can't say like this. Can we say 1, 2, 3, 4 like this? No, that is wrong. That is wrong. We can't say like this. From the nucleus, we want to name 1, 2, 3, 4 or KLM. From nucleus to outside of the atom. Is it clear? அது atomல nucleusல இருந்து வெளியே போகணும். From nucleus to outside of the atom. Okay. Right. And you know how to name, and you know what is the energy level and what is shells. Right. And they are called as energy levels. Right. So can you say whether this image is correct?
no.
Okay, why? What's the reason?
It's mentioned as 32, 88, and 2.
Okay. Don't see this one. Don't bother about this one. Now check whether it is correct or wrong. Check
Yes, it
properly.
is.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. No. கண்களை திறந்து பார். Open your eyes and see the image. Nalla, nalla, nalla. Nalla பாருங்க. நல்லா பாருங்க whether it is correct or wrong. There's a small mistake. No, not small mistake. A very big mistake, but it is hidden. Ah, நல்லா பாருங்க. We can get the idea. Here you have the correct images here. At left
Yeah,
side.
sir. The
What is the mistake?
wordings.
Wordings means?
Now they have mentioned. They haven't mentioned from the nucleus. First
Very
energy
good.
level.
Yeah, they have come from outside of the nucleus. We can't say like that, right? This is first, second, third, fourth. But here they have mentioned first one as this one. That is wrong, right? We can't say like that. We want to number the shells from the nucleus, not from the outside. Did you get the idea? Ulahal, did you get the idea? Velancha,
Yes, sir.
the image is wrong because they have mentioned 1, 2, 3, 4 from the outside. We can't say like that, right? We want to what name from the nucleus 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Now listen very carefully. Yeah? Here, now I'm going to tell you one thing, but for the O-level students, just memorize this fact or just try to understand. Don't think much, but you have the proper explanation for that. This one, in your A levels, the first unit will be atomic structure. The same thing will be discussed in your A level, somewhat deeper. The total history. Then now we are discussing. No, all these things will be discussed somewhat deeper, not somewhat more deeper in your A levels. So at that point, you will understand the proper explanation for this sentence. That the energy levels. Oh, the energy. Now, just don't worry about that one. I will explain what is the point. But some of them will get the point. But some of them, definitely some of them will have the doubts. ஷுவராகவே உங்களுக்கு டவுட்ஸ் இருக்கும். So, if you get the idea, okay, happy. If you didn't get the idea, just don't worry. Just memorize. In a O-level exam, they will never ask what is the reason. Oh my God, explain. No, no, no. They will never. They will never tell that one, right? They will just say, they will just ask. So you must be able to write the answer only that much. They will never explain to explain. Okay. So listen. Each and every energy level, each and every shell, each and every layer have different energies. And you may have a doubt. How that energy level has the energy? Yes. You can put a question mark and you can put a dot mark and you will move the A level. You will understand the how that energy level got the energy. But for the O level, I'm telling that. Okay, what is the fact? What is the fact? The fact is the energy level have energies. But up to now, just I said that layers, first floor, second floor, third floor. Okay, but you were very happy. But if I say each and every level has energy, you may have a doubt. You may have a big question. Don't worry. Don't worry. Just leave. They will never ask how the energy level got the energy. No, don't worry. So,
Different energy levels.
pardon?
Different energy levels.
Yes, each and
For each
every energy cell have different energies. So here you can see in this image the electron is rotating in this energy level. Okay, and they are releasing the energy and they are going out. Can you see that one? Here the electrons is rotating here and they are taking the energy and they are moving for this layer. And again, they are releasing the energy and they are coming back to the first layer, first energy level. Can you see that one? Can you see that animation? They are rotating at the first energy level. and they are they are getting the energy and they are moving for the second layer. And they are releasing the energy and they are coming back to the first layer. Can I see that one? So here, there is a simple theory. That is, if the electron wants to come from one energy level to another energy level, they will release the energy. There's an equation also for that one. But for the O-level student, no need to worry about that one. Here you want to understand only one thing, that is each and every energy level have specific energy. But you may have a doubt, how? Don't worry about that one. And another important thing, that when moving away from the nucleus இருந்து வெளியே போற நேரம், the energy increases. For example, just say if we have 5, they will have 10. When they are leaving away from the nucleus, the energy increases. Okay, va?
So
Is
can
it?
I ask you?
Yes, okay, you can ask.
So then from one shell to another shell, when it moves, then will the shell be empty after the
Yeah,
electron is
right. Oh, that thing will be discussed somewhat later. Okay, the formation of ions. I will explain that one. Your doubt, keep that doubt. I'll explain that part later. Okay.
Sir, then the electron is increasing and decreasing the energies.
Yes. They will take the energy and they will move outside. Or they will take the energy, they will come inside. Okay.
When they
Just
increase the energy,
here,
they come inside.
listen. Here, this explanation is not needed, but I am going to explain. Listen very carefully. Just see the animation that happens in the video. Here, you can see electron is there in this energy level. They have the energy of 10. Okay. If they want to come here, they want to release the energy. Am I right or wrong? 10 joule of energy want to become 5. So they are releasing the energy. Can you see that one? Here now,
Yes.
listen. They are releasing the energy and they are coming here. Right? Again,
Yes.
electron is here and they will get the energy. Here, now, listen, okay. Listen. So, see, all right. They are getting the energy and they are moving here. Can you understand that one?
So there are more energy cells.
There are more number of energy cells, yes. So if they want to go outside of the outermost energy level, they will get more amount of energy and they will move. You know, in the heaven, there are layers, right? Those who have done more, but good things, they will be at the top layer. Same like that. Yeah, when they are moving outside, the energy will be increasing. Okay?
Sir, when there are more layers,
Mm.
they are moving one by one, or
Yes, they will move one by one. Yes. Oh, man, listen here. All the doubts, the energy level there are, you may have many doubts, right? All these things will be explained very, very clearly with the practical in your A levels. Okay. In your A level, unit number 1 itself, you will study hydrogen spectrum. In that part, you will study how the electrons is moving outside of the layer. From that spectrum itself, they mention this one. Can we move into the atom and can we see all these things? No. Then how did they say? Using the hydrogen spectrum. You'll study that part in a grade A levels. Then you will remember this day, right? Remember this fact. The doubt you have. What is the doubt? Whether the electron will move one by one. So you may have doubt like this. If we have more number of electrons, then what will happen? All the electrons will move outside, right? So you may have all the doubts. So all those doubts will be discussed or explained in the A levels. But for the O level, now you are O level students now. So there is no need to explain all these things. This is much. இது நிறைய நான் சொன்ன விஷயமே நிறைய. The explanation that I gave you, that is more for the oral student, right? So if I explain further, definitely it will mix all the things. So now just try to understand, when we are moving away from the nucleus, the energy increases. That's all. Okay, that's all. When we are moving away from the nucleus, energy increases. That's all. Here, when they are moving outside, they got the electron 5, 10. No, no, no. Don't worry about this one. So just one of you asked, so I explain that one. Okay. But all the others, don't worry about this one, right? When you are cutting under the car, you asked me about that. So I explain how it happens, how the energy is absorbed or released, that one. But others, don't worry. Okay. If this fact is not clear, or if you have any doubt, oh my God, how it happens, why it happens, okay, don't worry. Don't worry. In exam, they will never ask. Just try to understand, or just try to memorize what happens when we are moving away from the nucleus. The energy increases. That's all. Okay. Is it clear, Plum? Shall we move?
Yes, sir, clear.
Right. Okay. Others?
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. Fine. And Zikra, அடுத்தது IDK, Harshini, okay, Khan, Lukman, Nihila, Mithun.
Done, sir.
Right. Okay. Lukman, கொஞ்சம் கதைங்க எனக்கு யார் நீங்க யாருன்னு தெரியாது. கதைங்க, எனக்கு வயசை பார்த்து கொஞ்சம் எழுதிக்கொள்ளலாம். லுக்மான்,
Yes, sir.
யாருடா நீ?
Anna, sir.
நான் தான் சொன்ன எரிவாரு. வரா சொல்லு, பேரை சொல்லு. மை நேம் இஸ் லுக்மான்.
My name is Lukman.
மை நேம் இஸ் லுக்மான். மை நேம் இஸ் லுக்மான். எனக்கு ஆள் பிடிபடல. அண்டே புத்தளத்தை வச்சு பார்த்தமே அந்த படியா இல்லையே? கிஷான்கும் அந்த கிஷான்.
அவனேதான். அவனேதான்.
ரைட் ரைட் ரைட். ஓகே ஃபைன். ஓகே ஃபைன் ஃபைன். ரைட். ஓகே ஓகே ரைட். ஓகே. இப்ப பாருங்க, இன்னொரு அடுத்த விஷயம் என்னன்னா, ஹியர் லிசன். Here, up to now, I said you one thing. What is that? First of all, I said layers. No, floor. Second floor, third floor, fourth floor. Then I said layers. Then I said shells. Then I said energy level. So, but the most suitable way, most correct method is energy level. For your explanation, I said like that, right? Okay. Here, now, there's a very interesting thing, right? The first energy level have only space for 2 electrons. அந்த முதலாவது ஃப்ளோர்ல, in the first floor, we have how many rooms? 2 rooms. அடுத்த சிக்ரா, நீங்க ஒருக்க கேட்டீங்க அந்த நோட்ஸ் வந்து பழைய நோட்ஸ் தானே சொல்லி. எஸ், the notes that I gave you, the same notes is here, but I have changed the font style. Font style மட்டும் மாத்திக்கிறேன், மற்றபடி சேம் நோட்ஸ் தானே. சரியா? எனக்கு அப்ப ரிப்ளை பண்ண மறந்துட்டு. And second energy level, we have space for 8 electrons. For how many electrons? 8. And third energy level, we have space for 18 electrons. We have 18 rooms in that floor. In third floor, we have 18 rooms. Okay. And fourth energy level, we have space for 32 electrons. Is it clear? First energy level, we have 2. Second energy level, we have 8. Third energy level, we have 18. Fourth energy level, we have 32 space, or 32 electrons can be there in the fourth energy level. Is it clear? But if it is not clear, or you may ask, so I have got the idea, but little bit I have some kind of doubt. You may feel like that, right? I understood, but I feel some kind of things is there, that some kind of doubts are there. Okay, but you don't know what kind of doubt is that, but you have a doubt. Yeah, that's the theory, and also you may have a doubt. Okay, don't worry. Because in
Then,
pardon?
so I have another doubt as well, sir.
Okay, we can ask. Yes.
Then from the K shell, from the K energy level, in the K energy level, anyways, we have 2 electrons, right, sir?
Yes, K energy level have 2 electrons. Yes.
Yeah, then as you said, if it gives 1 for the L shell, then the L shell will become 9 and this K will come to 1. That way.
No. Okay. Like I didn't understand your question, but I will explain another thing. Then I think automatically your question will be cleared. Just listen, okay? Even after explaining that one, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Listen, just say
Sure, sir.
for this building, or 11 students are coming here, right? Okay. No, 9 students. Okay. We are here, 9 students are here, no? Okay. So we 9 going to the building, right? But in the first floor, we have only space for 2. Okay. So 2 of us will be here. And remain how many of them don't have the room now? 7 of the students, they don't have the room. But the remaining 7, they will move here. Okay. After filling the second energy level, then only they will move the third energy level. For example, just say if there is 15 electrons, then what will happen? 2 of them will move here. So 13 students are there without room. So they will come to the second energy level, second floor, and they will here. Now 8 plus 2, 12, so 10, so 13. So 3 of them, so not 15, 15 yes. So 2, second energy level, 8. So now 5 of them, they don't have the room, so they will move here. Now, can you ask a question? What did he ask?
No, so now I am done. Clear.
Clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I will
Thank you.
I will explain that part somewhat later. So that's why I didn't explain more detail, but don't worry. Okay. So anybody, do you have any doubts regarding this one? The Bohr model. Okay, here you can see another image. In the shell number 1, we can't say shell, right? You can say shell, but the most suitable way, that is energy level. In first energy level, we have space for 2 electrons. Second energy level, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? And 2, here 8. And third energy level, we have 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And fourth energy level, we have 32. If you count, you'll get 32 electrons. Okay, I can't count, right? It will take time, right? So, that's all about the Bohr model. Now, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Quick.
So
Oh,
each energy level have a space
yes,
for electrons.
yes. The gap is there, right?
32 electrons, 18 electrons.
No, no,
Like space for any electron.
no, I didn't understand your question. Can you ask me again?
Uh, each energy shell have space for count of electrons. Amount of electrons.
That means in fourth energy level, we have 32 rooms. Okay. According to the number of electrons, if there is 20 electrons, only first and second and third floor will be used. Because if the 20 electrons are there, there is no need to use the fourth floor. Okay.
Okay.
If you have, I think, for example, just count all the numbers. 32 plus 18 plus 8 plus 2, 10, 20. Then If we have 60 electrons, then only the fourth energy level will be used or utilized. Okay. If you have 30 or 20, there is no need to use fourth energy level because we have more enough space in first 3 energy level. After filling all those energy level, then only they will move for the fourth energy level. That is the thing that you are asking, right? Or any other question? Because I
Yes.
didn't understand your question clearly. Is it clear or?
Clear, sir.
Now, if you want to ask any question, you can ask in Sinhala, right? Because I can understand Sinhala, but I can't speak Sinhala, right? Do you have any doubts or shall I move?
No, sir.
Clear?
Clear.
Okay. Now, we are going to revise the same theory about the Niels Bohr, right? That is Bohr model. Right. We'll start, right? First one. Here, this is Bohr, eh? Okay. There are shells, there are layers, there are flows, and there are energy levels around the nucleus. Okay. Done. We have the nucleus, and we have the energy level, we have the layers, we have the shells. Okay, done. And we are going to name. What's the name? KLMN or 1, 2, 3, 4. And the shells are known as energy levels. You know that one, right? And each and every energy level has specific energy, and also each and every energy level has space for specific number of electrons. That means first energy level, they have the space only for 2 electrons, and here 8 and here 18. And fourth energy level, we have the space for 32 electrons. So, if it is clear, you can say yes, or you can put a thumb mark in the chat box. If you have any single doubt, you can ask. Quick. Second. If it is clear, you can say clear. Okay, fine. Then what about Harshini? Harshini, is it clear? And Khan, okay. Zikra, okay. And Lukman, clear. And Nihila, La here. Vitun, is it clear? And Khan, is it your name is Khan or you have any surname?
No, my surname is Khan, sir.
Only your name is Khan.
No, my surname is Khan. Well, my real name is Akshaf. The full name is Akshaf Khan.
Ashkaf. Again.
Akshaf.
Akshaf. Akshaf
Yes.
Khan. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Salman Khan, Shahrukh Khan. In that series, Akshaf Khan. Right. Okay. Fine. Alhamdulillah. Right. Okay. So, Mr. What? Shahrukh Khan. Right. Okay. So, read the notes. Read the notes, and if you have any note, you can ask me. Right. Don't. I think only 5 minutes, right? I think 5 minutes is more enough. Okay. Don't make it hurry. Read one by one. Read the notes. Medu wasi, right? Now only you are processing in your brain. Now here understood the theory. Now you are processing in your brain. So when you are reading, concentrate all the thing in the screen and read the notes, right?
Sir, can you say the specific spaces for the each energy shell again?
Specific spaces.
Yes.
So don't. I think that is not the. That will be not the appropriate way. Because that space அந்த அப்படி சொல்றது வந்து for your explanation. Okay. To make it you easy, I said like that. The space or the number of rooms. For the explanation, I said that. Okay. So we can say the number of electrons that energy level contains or number of electrons may present. We can say like that. Okay.
Okay.
We can't say space or we can't say room. We can't say area like that. Okay.
Okay.
For your explanation or to make it easy, I said like that. The floor, second floor, third floor, not like the same structures in the atom. So it is better to say number of electrons instead of space. So read the notes. If you have completed the reading, you can put in the chat box, right? Okay. Two of them has finished reading and 6 of them remaining. So don't make it hurry. Uh, Okay. Shall we move for the next one? Next part. Plum. What about Harshini and IDK, Lukman, Nicola, and Vitun? Have you finished reading? Okay. Akshat Khan, you are from Badulla, right? And you
Yes, sir.
Mercyல படிச்சீங்களா?
எங்க sir? Where?
Mercy புத்தளம்.
Mercy, no. I'm Oxford International College.
Badulla.
Yes, sir.
Then how did you know about the class regarding
I got to know through FB, sir.
it was through the
FB, Facebook.
Facebook advertisement, Facebook ad.
Yeah.
Then what was your last term marks? Harshini and Akshat Khan.
Last term marks. I scored around 70 or something. So yes, 70.
Okay. Harshini 80. Okay, fine. And when you are moving for the grade 10, the structure of the paper will differ. So I will do the papers, then at that time you will get the idea. Especially you will use the cages for the first term. So normally when you are grade 9, you will underline under the paper and you will submit to the teacher, right? But from grade 10, they will give the cages. I will explain those styles and all. And the structure, there will be structure paper. Then you write the answer in the paper itself within 1 hour. So you must have the proper plan. But at what time, at what period of time that you are going to complete the structure, and at what time period you want to do the essay. So all these things will be discussed in our paper class, inshallah. So before doing the paper class, we want to cover the syllabus. So inshallah, right? We'll try our best to do. Right. So we'll move to the next part, that is atomic number. Right. So okay, the unit is easy, but the questions are hard. Okay. Questions are hard. Okay. இதில் இப்படித்தான் இப்போ நாங்கள் இப்போ 2ஆம் முறை படிக்கிறோம். ஸோ அதனால உங்கள்கிட்ட மிஸ் ஆகின டவுட் எல்லாம் கிளியர் ஆகும் சிக்ரா. சரியா? அது முதல்ல விஷயம். ரெண்டாவது விஷயம் என்னன்னு சொன்னா, இப்போ நீங்க நினைக்கிற 3 பேப்பர் செஞ்சுருப்பீங்க இல்லையா? இப்போ உங்களுக்கு ஐடியா தெரியும் இந்த பாடத்துல அங்க என்ன கேள்வி கேட்பாங்க. பின்னால் இருக்கிற அந்த சோடியம் மெக்னீசியம் அதை பத்தி கேட்பாங்க. ஏன்னா அது பாடமாக்க வேண்டிய விஷயம். இந்த அட்டாமிக் நம்பர், எலக்ட்ரானிக் கன்ஃபிகரேஷன் இதெல்லாம் விளங்கணும். The starting part of the lesson, here we want to understand. We want to comprehend all these lessons. But the remaining part of the lesson, the last part of the lesson, there's nothing to understand. There's nothing to explain. Just I will read the notes. Reading the notes, I'll explain, but not this much. There's nothing there to explain like this. So those part is depend on you. If you memorize, you can do in your exam. But here these parts, the starting part of the lesson, it depends on me because I want to make it too easy to understand. But the last part of the lesson, the remaining part of the lesson, that is very easy. There's nothing to explain. Just to memorize magnesium, sodium, metals, non-metals. Just to memorize. There's nothing to explain this much. Okay, who, no. But here, the first half, there are more things to explain. It depends on the teacher. Here, if you want to understand this thing, you depend on the teacher. But for the second half, nothing is there. It depends on you. That part is not depend on your teacher. You can, even without the aid of the teacher, you can memorize those notes. So that is the style of this lesson. But சிக்க இப்போ உங்களுக்கு தெரியும் பின்னுக்குள்ள பாடத்தை பாடமாக்கணும் அதுல எது வரும் அதுங்களோட ஆக்சைட்ஸ் இந்த சார்ட் வந்து எக்ஸாம்ல எப்படியுமே வரும் இந்த ஆக்சைட் சார்ட் இது அடுத்த பேலன்ஸ் கடைசி தானே தேவலம் தானேன்னு போறோம் பட் அது வரும் அதே மாதிரி எங்களோட முன்னுக்குள்ள இந்த பார்ட் அட்டமிக் நம்பர் ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் ப்ரெசன்டேஷன்ஸ் அது வரும் ஸோ டோன்ட் வரி ரைட் ஐ வில் பி ஃபைன் இன்ஷால்லா நினைக்கிறேன் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டேர்ம் சிலபஸை முடிக்கலாம் கிரேட் 11 முடிச்சுட்டு எங்களுக்கு எப்படி பேப்பரை ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணலாம் இன்ஷால்லா இந்த டேர்முக்கு பார்ப்போம் எங்களுக்கு இன்னும் ஒரு பாடம் தான் வேவ்ஸ் மட்டும் அதை முடிச்சுட்டு இல்லை 2-3 கிளாஸ்ல முடிக்கலாம் அது பிறகு எங்களுக்கு 2 வீக் இருக்கு அழகா பேப்பர் செய்யலாம் ஸோ டோன்ட் வரி சரியா சிக்ரா ஓகேம்மா ஓகேம்மா இருக்கலாம் ரைட் இப்போ தான் ஸ்கூலில் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் நீ ரியலி ஓ then how will they cover the syllabus? I think they will give you some, but salary, okay, because I think because only you had the sport meet, Ramadan vacation. Yes, normally the issue is here. Even in for gate 6 and the 7 in Puttalam region also have the same issue. Within 1 month, if they want to cover syllabus, but that is impossible. I don't know what they are going to do. Okay. But I think we have covered enough amount of lesson, right? Then after completing unit number 3 itself, we can move to the papers. We'll discuss in our grade 11 class. Okay, Zikra. Right. So now we'll discuss about the atomic number. Okay. What is atomic number? Okay. Here listen. Atomic number is the number of protons in that atom. Okay. Here listen. Here you can see an atom. Then how many protons are there? 6 protons are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So number of proton is 6. So the atomic number also 6. And you know another thing regarding the number of electron and the number of proton. What is that? What is the connection or the relationship between the number of electron and number of proton? Can anyone say?
Number of electron and protons are same.
Yes. Number of protons and number of electrons are same. It's very good. So atomic number is equal to number of proton and number of proton is equal to number of electron. So number of electron is equal to atomic number. ஒரு முக்கோண காதல், right? A number electron is equal to proton, proton is equal to atomic number is equal to electron. சுத்தி சுத்தி வரும். இவருக்கு சமன், இவருக்கு சமன், இவருக்கு சமன். Okay. Number of proton is equal to number of electron. Number of proton is equal to atomic number. So electron is equal to number of electron is equal to atomic number. Did you get the idea? Simple. Atomic number. Right. So atomic number. What is atomic number here? How many protons are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So number of proton is 5. So atomic number that is also 5. And Number of electrons, that is also 5. Why? Number of proton is equal to number of electron, right? So number of proton 5, number of electron 5, sorry, atomic number also 5. Got it? And here, can anyone say what is the number of proton? Now, padam parthu kadai kurudal. Just see the image and tell the story. How many number of protons? How many number of electrons? And what is the atomic number? Anyone?
4.
Yes, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Atomic number is
4.
4. Number of proton, that is also 4.
4.
Number of electrons, 1,
4.
that is also 4. 3, 4. That's all. Simple. Right. And now we are going to name. That means, listen very carefully. Yeah? Here, you know, the fingerprint. Okay. So, I have the fingerprint here. And my fingerprint and your fingerprint both are not same. Definitely, we have the difference. So, same like that, number of proton is a kind of fingerprint for the atoms. That means, if they have one proton, we will name that atom as one name. I will mention the names, right? If the atom have 2 electrons, I will name with another name. If they have 3 protons, it will have another different name. According to the fingerprint, we are differ from each other. I have identity and you have another different identity according to the fingerprint. Same like that. If they have one proton, I will say hydrogen. If they have 2 protons, I will say helium. If they have 3 protons, I will name lithium. If they have 4, beryllium. If they have 5, boron. If they have 6, carbon. So, here each and every atom gets different name based on the number of the proton. Am I right or wrong? When the number of proton differ, we will name those atoms with different names. So if I want to identify, this is hydrogen atom, then I want to check number of protons. Number of proton is 1, so that is hydrogen. And here, number of proton, that is 2. It has 2 proton, that is helium. And here, 3 protons, red color, 3 proton, so lithium. So if you find an atom with 3 proton, I will name that atom as lithium atom. Is it clear? The proton, number of protons is identical for each and every, it's significant value for each and every atom. It's unique value. Okay. N. Beryllium. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 protons. And boron. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if they have 5 protons, I will say boron. And if they have 6 protons, you will say carbon. And you want to note another important thing. The number of protons and number of electrons, they are same. Then you may ask, sir, why we are looking for proton? We can look for the electrons now. Am I right or no? Always you are telling the number of proton is a fingerprint. Then why can't we say the number of electron as a fingerprint? Okay, wait. I'll explain. So here they have 5 protons. That means they have 5 electrons. But I didn't mention that the electron as a unique number. Did I say like that? No. I said number of proton and number of electrons are equal. Okay. But I didn't say that number of proton, so number of electrons are unique value. But I said number of proton is a unique value, a significant value for each and every atom. Okay, they have 7 nitrogen. They have 8, that is oxygen. They have 9 fluorine. If they have 10 neon. So like this, up to 20, up to 20, you want to memorize the name. Okay, so I will show you the chart later, and I will tell you a easy method to memorize all these 20 elements. Don't worry, but now you want to know one thing, that number of proton is the thing that helps to identify or helps to name the atom. Is it clear? Is that part is clear? Then you may have a doubt. Then why did I mention the electron as a unique value? Number of protons and number of electrons are same. Then why can't we say that the number of electron as a unique number? You may have a doubt. I will explain that one later. But if I want to name the atom, I am going to see the number of protons, that is atomic number. If the atomic number is 18, I will say that is argon. If the atomic number is 17, I will say that is chlorine. Is it clear? Or shall I explain again?
Sir, how we find about neutrons?
No,
Any
guys,
specific way?
they don't have the each and every atom have different number of neutrons. Sometimes the number of neutron may same. Sometimes neutron may absent. Okay. So the number of neutron is not a unique value. I will explain that part later. Okay. We can't take the number of neutrons. Sometimes may same for different atoms. Number of neutrons may same. And some of the times there will be no neutrons. Okay. Within you are the one who asked. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So there's no need to bother about the neutrons. Okay. So if you want to identify the atom, we only want to consider the number of protons. Well, if it is clear, you can say yes. Say it is clear. Because in the direct class, okay, I can see your face and I can identify whether you have understood or no. But in the online class, here the video is off. So you want to say whether you have got the idea or no. Okay. So if you get the idea, what is atomic number, just put a thumb mark or yes. Or if you didn't get the idea, just tell. Sir, explain me again. Then I will explain. Tell. Now tell whether it is clear or no. තේරුණානම් තම්මාක එකක් දාන්න. නැත්තම් yes කියලා දාන්න. உங்களுக்கு விளைவிச்சுன்னு சொன்னா ஒரு தம்மா கொண்டு போடுங்க. எஸ்ன்னு போடுங்க. விலங்கலையா ஒருத்தருக்கும்? எனக்கு ஒருத்தருமே ரிப்ளை பண்றீங்களா? அதான் கேட்குறேன். No one response. Hey, புள்ள சும்மா பொய் சொல்ல வேணாம். Don't tell lie, right? You didn't get the idea, just directly say, sir, I didn't get the idea, explain me again. And all of you got the idea. Then what about Lukman, Nihila, IDK? Avithun okay, Zikra okay, Harshini okay. Nihila விளங்கிச்சா மகன்?
Oh, sir.
சார் இப்ப கேட்டா சொல்லுவையா இப்ப? நிகிலா
Oh, sir.
சொல்லலாம். இப்ப அட்டாமிக் நம்பர்னு சொன்னாங்க. வாட் இஸ் அட்டாமிக் நம்பர்? தடமாறல, தடமாறாம சொல்லு பாக்கும். வாட் இஸ் அட்டாமிக் நம்பர்? Nihila, just turn on the mic and explain what is atomic number. நான் ஹெல்ப் பண்ணுவேன், நான் சப்போர்ட் தருவேன், நான் சப்போர்ட் பண்ணுவேன். எஸ்
atomic number is the
தமிழ்ல சொல்லலாம். Number of protons.
number of proton is
At-
an
Atomic
round.
number. Right. இப்ப what is the atomic number of this atom? இருங்க காட்டுறேன். Okay, here. What is the atomic number here? Nihila? What is the number of protons here?
Proton 70.
17, yes. படம் பார்த்து கதை கூறுது, yes. 17 protons are there, yes. So number of proton is equal to atomic number. Then what is atomic number here?
8.
இல்ல, atomic number is 17 தான். Atomic number also 17. Why? Number of protons and atomic number is same. Okay, Vanhila. Number of protons equal to atomic number. So here 17 protons are there. So atomic number also 17. Got it?
What is sir?
Right, okay. Then here, how many protons are there in carbon?
6.
6 protons are there. Then what is the atomic number of carbon?
6.
6. Okay, very good. Yes. So now you know what is atomic number and number of atomic number. Sorry, number of proton is equal to atomic number. Number of proton will differ for each and every element. For each and every element, each and every atom of the element, they have different atomic number. So atomic number is a unique character and atomic number is symbolized by Z. That means here for the potassium, if I ask atomic number, then what will you say? You will write atomic number equal to 17. But now hereafter you can say Z is equal to 17. What is Z? What is Z? Z means that is atomic number. So instead of saying atomic number is 17, you can say Z is equal to 17. Then you won't understand. Z means atomic number. Okay. So here I will say Z equal to 18. Why? Number of proton is equal to 18. So atomic number also 18. So I will say Z is equal to 18. And here, what's Z? Z is equal to 13. Why? 13 protons are there. Okay, wa? Is it clear, below? Atomic number is a unique character. Atomic number is symbolized by Z. And number of proton equal to number of
Unique.
electrons. You know, right? That is also correct. Right? 19 proton, 19 electrons. 18 protons, 18 electrons. 17 protons, 17 electrons. 16 proton, 16 electrons. 15 proton, 15 electrons. 14 proton, 14 electrons. 13 proton, 13 electrons. So number of protons and number of electrons are same. In the moon is these 3 points are clear. Atomic number is a unique character, and already you know atomic number is the number of proton, right?
Unique character means?
It is a significant I can say. Unique means what like this. தனித்துவமானது எப்ப ரசிகலத்துல சொல்ற. That means yeah, just like say but Unique means unique. Unique means that means two different element can't have the same atomic number. For each and every element, they had each and every value, different value. Am I right or no? For example, here chlorine have 17 and argon have
Okay, clear.
18. So that means that like a fingerprint. Like here, fingerprint is a unique character. This fingerprint can be present in only in my body. Am I right or no? This fingerprint in my finger, it can be only in my body. Can another one have the same fingerprint? Can another human have the same fingerprint of mine? No. Same like that, argon have 17 proton. There is no any other element having the same proton. If they have 18, that is argon. If they have 17, that is chlorine. Chlorine and the argon cannot have the same number of proton. They can't have the same number of proton. Okay, because they are different atoms. So they must have different number of protons. That is called as unique. Unique means that is what? A significant value. What is significant? Did you get the idea? What is unique? That.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Like I don't know the correct single letter. But தமிழ்லண்டா சொல்லலாம். தனித்துவமான அது அவருக்கு மட்டும் உரித்தான. நீங்க wait a minute. Wait.
ஆவேனிக்கு.
Anyone know the meaning for the unique?
ஆவேனிக்கு.
எப்படி? நீங்க வரேன். Unique meaning in Sinhala. Advitiya. Advitiya. Can you get the idea? Advitiya.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have any terms like that? Advitiya.
Yes, sir.
But I don't know any other terms. Unique means that it's a significant value. The two atoms cannot have, two different atoms cannot have the same atomic number. Can myself and another one have the same fingerprint? No, definitely it will never happen. Each and every person have different atomic number. Same like that, each and every atom of element, they have different atomic number. If they have one, that is only for hydrogen. Two means helium. Only helium has the two protons. Any other element cannot have two. Any other element cannot have two. Each and every element have a unique value. 3 means that is lithium. So another element cannot have 3. Did you get the idea? What is unique?
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Sure.
100% sure or?
100%.
Right, okay, fine. So that is a unique character. Wait a minute, I will share the screen. And the atomic number is symbolized by Z, and the number of protons and number of electrons are same. Is these three statements are clear? The moon statement is clear. Harishini, can you understand Tamil? Or what is your mother language? Tamil or Sinhala? Tamil. Okay, fine. So all these three things, is it clear, Pulahan? Unique character, you know what is the meaning of unique, right? And symbolized by Z, and the number of protons and number of electrons, same. Clear, right? If it is clear, you won't respond, right? Okay. So here you can see the chart that each and every element have different atomic number. If that atom have one proton, I will say hydrogen. If that atom have two proton, I will say helium. If that atom have 7 proton, I will say nitrogen. If that atom have 15 proton, I will say phosphorus. If that atom have 18 protons, I will say argon. If I say 20 proton is there in that atom, I will say calcium. So the number of proton that the what another atomic number of proton atomic number is a unique character and it will differ for each and every element. Fine. Now, why did we say that the number of proton is the unique number instead of number of electrons? You know, number of electron and number of protons are same, right? But I said only number of proton is the unique. I didn't say that the number of electron is a unique character. Am I right or no? Did I say that one? I said that only the number of proton is a unique number. I didn't say that number of electron is unique. But you know, number of proton and number of electron are same. But number of protons number of electrons same. ஆனாலும் நான் சொல்லல என்ன சொல்லல நம்பர் ஆஃப் எலக்ட்ரானை வந்து ஒரு அது ஒரு யூனிக்கான கேரக்டர்னு நான் சொல்லல அது என்ன காரணம் but is the reason that I didn't mention that the number of electron is unique. Why? What is the reason? Any guessings? Okay. So with that doubt, with that question, we'll conclude the class. Okay, before concluding the class, just read the notes. Okay, here atomic number. You can read the notes. Wait a minute. The value of electrons will change. Okay, very good. Yes. The value of the electrons will change. That is the answer. Okay, very good. Yes. But I will explain how the number of electrons change in my next class. Okay. So read the notes in page number 5 and after page number 6. Okay, first of all, read this one. Page number 5. Okay, I will tell what are the things that you want to do in these gaps. The gap planning என்ன செய்யணும்னு நான் இன்ஷால்லா அடுத்த கிளாஸ் சொல்றேன். Now just read the notes, right? Read very carefully and slowly. Don't make it hurry. Read the notes very carefully, right? Just check whether you have understood this point. Then you can put a tick mark in your brain, in your mind itself. I have finished reading, I can put in the chat box, right? Then I can move for next page.
Sir, finish.
Right, okay. One of you have finished reading. Any others? Lukman or the Nihala? Okay. So now we'll conclude the class. So we'll meet in our next class. So subhanakallahumma abihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. And assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and good night. Okay. Have a nice day. So we'll conclude the class, right?